It's the Queen of Spades, coming at your juggler. Mouth sealed with duct tape, 1, 2, check up. Quantum bombs will knock your chin and twist your neck and buck your head off. I'm from a whole other dimension, born killers. We assassinated us, complete obliteration. The dead walk at dawn, and we nearly raised you. We pulled you into parts so we can dissect them. Transmuted all the bullshit that ripped you back together. However, niggas really try to fuck with me. They not knowing who I be. All they know is that I'm married. My rhymes is bloody to the 3rd degree. Like your neck on my guillotine, we murdering the beat. Barbara, oh Barbara, it's far too many of us dying. Peace and bright blessings, guys. I hope my royals are all well. I'm doing well myself. And I'm here today to do a Janet Jackson reading upon another royal request. Okay. So yeah, let's just get into it. First question is actually a tarot card question. I'm really comfortable with this deck. And this is the Mystic Mondays Tarot. Okay, so let's see. The first question is, what dreams and goals is Janet Jackson currently pursuing at this time? What dreams and goals is, Janet Jackson currently pursuing at this time? Or Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, honey. All right. I love her. She's always been a wonderful singer, dancer, just entertainer overall. Yeah, I loved her since she was a little girl. Good times, the show Good Times. All the other various things she did. She accomplished a lot. What are her overall dreams and goals that she's currently pursuing at this time? What are Janet Jackson's overall dreams and goals she's currently pursuing at this time? Spirit, give me a 3-card pull, please. She's been on the scene for a very long time. One of the most accomplished in her line of work to do it. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit. 2 more, please. There was a specific card Spirit told me to take. Thank you, Spirit. All right. First card that popped up, guys, is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. She is definitely centered on her queen stuff. She all about securing herself and, her child. The 6 of Pentacles popped up second. Okay. And then the Sun came up lastly. Okay. So, yeah, she is secure. A lot of times she has nostalgia and she thinks about her career. She thinks over her career and the things that she's done over the course of time,
the things that she's accomplished. She loves performing, she loves singing. It's in her, so she's always going to love doing that. Um, but I'm feeling energetically that she's really in a zen space. She's enjoying her life as is, as a mom, and that's her primary job right now. She probably will still do little projects here and there, but for the most part, because I think that she still probably continues to tour and perform, but for the most part, she enjoys being a mom. She already is financially secure, which is why she popped up as the Queen of Pentacles. And she just desires to have, happiness, stability, you know, money flow, love, which she has that, from her child. Now, she wasn't very successful, the most successful in, you know, having, her relationships to last a long time because different circumstances would happen, with those different partners that she was in a relationship with. But even though the endings may have hurt, the outcomes may have hurt from those relationships, she does feel overall secure with her child, with her and her child, you know, and she's creating a secure life for him. And she feels happy that she's able to experience motherhood and be able to pass along things to him that, were given to her, growing up. Yeah. Wow. And that's beautiful. She's content in her life. She feels very stabilized for the most part overall. She feels very stabilized. Okay. She's still in shape. She's still fit at her age. She still looks really good. She's just doing the damn thing. Whatever she want to do and she can afford to. So she gonna live life however she want to. Okay, does she have a son? Yes, she does. Okay. Does she also have a daughter from a previous relationship? And that is a no. Was Bobby Brown a fling for her? Okay, that's a yes. Okay. Did Janet Jackson date Bobby Brown for a short time? Okay, that's a no. They didn't date, but I'm picking up that they were sexual partners. They were intimate with one another. Okay, did Janet Jackson and Bobby Brown stop dealing because of his drug use? That's a yes. Okay. In her Super Bowl performance, did someone behind the scenes intentionally set her up for being exposed, like physically? That's a yes. Wow. Did Justin Timberlake have something to do with her being exposed during the Super Bowl? Honey, that's a yes. Ooh. Okay. Um, wow. Did her ex-husband Rene Elizondo Jr. have anything to do with the Super Bowl exposure happening? So that's a no. Wow. I thought he had something to do with it. But I also thought Justin Timberlake had something to do with it, and he did. He actually did. That's crazy because she considers him a friend. He probably was paid to do it. Was Justin Timberlake paid to set up Janet Jackson being exposed sexually during the Super Bowl? Wow, guys, that's a yes. Wow, that is crazy. Mm, 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 mm. I felt like it was a setup, especially around the time when Michael Jackson was going through his accusations and all of that. This just happens to happen. Nothing is coincidence. Um, did they do this to her? Did okay, wait a minute. Did bigwigs in the industry have anything to do with her being exposed during the Super Bowl? That's a yes. He was paid by them to do this. Okay, Justin Timberlake was paid by them to do this. They set up her uniform to be malfunctioned on purpose. Am I right, Spirit? That's a yes. That's what I heard. Okay. Did they do this to her because of what was going on with her brother Michael Jackson being slandered with untrue allegations in the media? Yep, that's a yes. I knew it was a connection. Okay, that's crazy. Was Janet Jackson in love with Jermaine Dupri? That's a yes. Okay. Was Jermaine Dupri in love with Janet Jackson? Okay, that's a yes. Okay. Do they still secretly see each other? Hmm, that's a yes. Okay. In love, is she currently dating anyone? Is Janet Jackson currently dating anyone? Mm, that's a yes. Wow. Okay. Let me see. Is Janet Jackson in good health and spirit at this time? Okay, that's a yes. That's good. Is the partner that she's secretly in a relationship with a genuine partner that cares for her? Is that partner, that was a yes. Okay, that's good. Is that partner that she's secretly dating Jermaine Dupree? That's a yes. Wow. Okay, I guess it'll come out at some point. Maybe it's good that they keep it secret. This woman, she's always been extremely gorgeous, truly a multi talented, courageous, overall phenomenal woman. Like, ever since I seen her, when she was a little girl, playing on Good Times, and I was a little girl myself. Um, of course, it was years later because she's, some decades older than me. But when I saw her on Good Times, and then I started seeing like the different forms of music that she did um, throughout her lifetime. When I saw that, like, I instantly fell in love with her craft, her art, um, her talent. Like, she is a multi talented, multi dimensional type woman. A beautiful wildflower, another beautiful wildflower like myself. And she just resonates. Her spirit, like everything about her, like she's real. Um, yeah, she's definitely a feminine wildflower, like myself. I love her. I cherish all of her work, in this industry. The barriers that she broke down for women, that would come after her in the industry, you know. Um, I'm just, thankful to have witnessed all of her greatness in this lifetime. I admired her when I was a little girl, and I still admire her now. Her courage, her strength to continue to love, her courage to continue to live and move forward, even after all of the heartbreak that she has experienced in her different relationships. She experienced quite a lot, in different relationships. And she often wondered, like, were the partners that she with, did they actually love her? Did they actually care for her, want to be with her? Or were they with her because of her family name? Were they with her because, of the money that she possessed, the fame and fortune that she possessed? And it was this way with, partners. It was this way with even friendships. And so she often wondered, like, if people that entered into her life, were really genuinely there because they liked her, for her, and that's got to be really hard to deal with. I can only imagine to that extent of fame, dealing with that. It's not, I'm sure it wasn't an easy pill to swallow, or something easy to deal with, but she got through a lot of those situations and she came out on top. She never played the victim. She never you know she never basically succumbed to the different you know situations that she went through and experienced, even though they hurt her, and caused her a lot of pain and grief. Oftentimes, she never gave up on love. um and I admire that about her because I see that of her within me. And if you can be like your heart, it's really hard to have it hurt, or to be disappointed or betrayed or deceived, be hurt, several times over, and then, piece it back together, and then get back in the race, get back in the fight, the fight for love, and just keep going forward, as if you never experienced any of the hurt or pain or deception or you know disappointment overall. It takes a really strong person to get past those things and continue on as if they never happened. And she did that, and I admire her for that, because I see a lot of that she dealt with and actually pushed through in myself. Like, no matter what you go through, no matter what types of heartbreaks you may incur in different relationships, never give up on love. Never let your heart dry up and get cold and bitter. Never allow others to have that type of control over you to the point where you can't see yourself moving forward into better, because there's always better out there. Sometimes we got to get through the shit to get to it, but better is always out there, and it's waiting for us, and it's choosing us like we chose, the better. You just got to have patience. You got to know what you want. You got to know what you don't want. You got to push through, and you got to have the courage to do so. And for that, I admire her, because, like I said, she never gave up on love no matter what. All the stuff she endured and went through in different relationships, she never gave up on love. And I admired that strength, that courage of her. Um, it's beautiful, that she's where she is now. Um, and it takes work, but anybody can get there, anybody can accomplish it. You just got to be willing to do the work, the self work. Okay. Well, that's all the questions that I have for Miss Janet Jackson. Miss Jackson, if you nasty, honey. and and I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope that you all enjoyed this. Peace and bright blessings, guys.